Alright, welcome to the channel SETI555. I don't know what operation this is. This isn't Operation Friendship. This is some kind of bonus episode, if it's anything. I'm doing this partially to test the mic. I want to make sure the mic is okay from some of the problems we had in the last recording session. Wondering if I'll be able to tell by any of the visual feedback here. Anyway, we gotta test this out. We don't want to have those problems with the mic again. And so, doing a test, and I'm gonna start a little Earthbound just to see what that would be like for me to do that. Here's Earthbound. Earthbound is a wonderful game. I didn't grow up with a Super Nintendo. We had a Genesis at the time, so I didn't play it when I was young, but I would have absolutely loved it if I had. Let's start a new game and just see what comes of that. About a minute and a half into this recording session right now. I'm going to try to be talking about as much as I possibly can, I think. We want stereo sound. I think that's just fine. Plain flavor is fine. This guy's canonical name is Ness, but we're going to give him a different name. We're going to call him... And we want to call him Johnny. Do we have... So let's do it without the H. Because otherwise we don't have enough letters to work with. We're going to call her... Emma. Like, Johnny is my favorite male name to use for characters. Emma is my favorite female name to use. Name your friend. This guy looks like a Bob if I've ever seen a Bob. So that's what we're gonna call him. And I think this guy's called Pooh officially, but we'll call him. We'll give him something a little more dignified than that. We'll call him. Fritz. Pet. Why not just call the pet? Was gonna say dog, but you know what? We'll give him a little more than that. We'll give him dog. Doggo gets an extra letter? Doggo could get a 6-letter name. That doesn't seem fair. Favorite homemade food. It's gotta be lefse. It's a Norwegian kind of like tortilla. Favorite thing is... What is my favorite thing? It's another food. It's pizza, of course. That's just not a homemade food. Not for us as much anyway. We get most of our pizza from other places. Yeah. This looks good. I'm gonna go with this. Looking over the town here. I think this is the town of Onat. or Onat. It's all the towns are named for numbers in this place. Onat, and I think the second one might be Twofer, something like that. Beautiful. Onat, a small town in Eagle Land. Eagle Land. So if you're not in on the idea of what Earthbound is, it's the second game in a Japanese trilogy of games, the Mother series. In Japan, it's just called Mother 2, and it's a traditional RPG. It's a JRPG based on the idea of suburban America, and with weirdness and charm, and that's what we're doing here. I'm Johnny, and I'm waking up. Oh, the lights are on out here. Let's see what's going on in here. Hey, sis. Hey, bro. Did the sound wake you up? Were you freaked out? Yeah, I was. I was, as a matter of fact. Should we check that present? Cracked bad inside. Don't mind if I do. Love how this game uses dark space. I think that's incredibly charming. Again, this game is all about. If this game is about two things, it's about charming and weirdness. Charm and weirdness. Johnny, you seem scared. Are you? Johnny, you don't seem scared. Are you nuts? And now you want to go check it out? Oh, okay. You'll sneak out of your room anyway, even if I asked you not to. At least change out of your jammies before you go. Alright, now we're wearing our full nest gear. Am I... There we go. We got a cracked bat equipped. Definitely want to be armed if we're going to go out there with... Whoa! No. Go down again. There we go. Besides humans, dogs also sleep at night. Why aren't you asleep? I'm not sure why not, but I guess I want to go out and confront whatever noise was out there. Let's see what we got. Here's the police officer. Let's talk to him. I want to return home, but the road is closed. Oh, maybe you're not a police officer. People are taking this meteorite situation too seriously. What about you guys? Onat police are infamous for closing roads if something is going on. We are going for the world record. Oh my gosh, this game is so smart and self-aware, coming from a time in, you know, what, 1993, 94, 95, somewhere in there. Should we read the sign? Let's read the sign. Why not? Oop. Probably check it. It said, south to the suburbs of Onat. Who's this guy in the yellow shirt? Did you hear the Big Bang? I think a meteorite landed nearby. Well, that would be the conclusion I would arrive at as well. I want to be the first to see it, okay? I'm going to try to be the first to get there. Well, you got some competition, my friend. Should we go in here? What's your deal? Oh, hi. Pokey, my brother ran out of here to chase after a police car. He said, Picky, you should stay home, so I'm watching our house. Mom and Dad aren't home yet. They went out to an elegant restaurant. So as I said, I'm doing this video just to test out the mic, make sure everything's okay in the mic before I record another session tomorrow for Mario Maker. Everything seems okay here. Awfully nosy of me to be snooping around, but so yeah, I think assuming anyone is seeing this means I've posted it. I'm still not, as I record this, I'm not 100% sure whether I will or not. Um, don't you know what time it is? Get your butt home pronto. Well, if you say so, officer. Lying. I'm not really going to. The meteorite has landed. The sharks are running wild in town. That must be the local street gang. You kids are wandering around and I'm hungry. I hate my job. The writing, it is so good. The localization is so good. It's dangerous to go to the hilltop. Even if I advise you not to go, it won't stop you, will it? That seems to be people's general frame of reference here. Is I know I should tell you not to do something, but I also know you won't listen if I do, so I'm not gonna bother. Hey you, don't you know what time it is? I do. It's late. Let's get that present. Bread roll. Yummy. Can't help but notice it's neither lefse nor pizza, though. Who are you? Hey, Johnny. Hiya, buddy. A meteorite fell down and went boom. It was a real mess for a while. I was fine because I always eat garlic and work out to help my body stronger. However, the weaker citizens probably fainted. I think you're probably right about that. I also want to tell you, whoops, I almost told you about my, by the way, Johnny, did you check my billboard? I wrote the message myself. That's my real job, you know. I'm a billboard guy. Why don't you check out my work? Okay. Is this it? Treasure hunter. This is Lear Exaggerates house. Oh, he's a liar and he exaggerates. Clever name. That meteorite looks different than usual. It's strange and marvelous as well as mysterious. Ooh. Now this guy seems to be getting really into it. Hey Johnny, don't be rubbernecking. You're getting in the officer's way. Oh, polite aren't you? You can go home now. Tomorrow Pokey will tell you more about the strange meteorite. I'm fine here, but you're bugging the officers. Nice timing, Johnny. Will you do something about Pokey? He's driving me nuts. Are you two friends? Yes? And you live in the house next to his, I see. Should I talk to him again? You can go home now. Tomorrow Pokey will tell you. Yeah. You already told me that, my friend. Clear out. Get out of my. Yeah, that's what this guy says. Of way out, get my. Get out of my way. Translation jokes. I'm stuck. Pokey, you gotta give me a little space here, man. There we go. I need to talk to this officer? Shush. Do I go back home again? I've forgotten what you're supposed to do at this point. See what happens if I say no. You're not friends, but aren't you neighbors? Come on, help me out here. This game doesn't exactly tell you everything you need to do at the very beginning. So I think maybe I don't go to the meteorite, maybe I go back home at this point. I know I need to talk to some kind of thing, but I might be wrong about this. I might be going the complete wrong way. But I couldn't figure out anything I was supposed to do back there. Seems like I'm maybe getting new dialogue from the cops. Well, not this guy. This guy said the same thing last time. Well, I'm back home. Oh, there's Mom. So that's something new. Welcome home, Johnny. It's not necessary to talk about it tonight. It's late. Scoot off to bed now. Okay. Seems like that'll progress the story, so let's do that. Huh. That was interesting. It seemed like my microphone levels. We'll find out. I'm back in my pajamas again. Hey, sis. What you up to? Someone's knocking at the door. What an annoying knock. It kind of is. I can see your point of view. What do you have to say about that knock, Mom? My land. Who could be knocking at the door at this time of night? Would you answer it? Well, okay. It's Pokey. I think it's Pokey. Hey, listen to what I've got to say. When I took Picky to the place where the meteorite landed... Oh, good evening, ma'am. You're looking lovely as usual. Snicker, snicker. Anyway, as I was saying, the police that were guarding the meteorite landing left suddenly to deal with the sharks. You know the sharks, they're the local ruffians. And they were really going wild. Suddenly I noticed that Picky was gone. I blame the cops. It certainly wasn't my fault at all. When my dad gets back, I know I'm gonna get it. You're my bestest friends. Won't you help me find Picky? I suppose I will. Okay, good buddy. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Before we go, why don't you say goodbye to your mom? Don't you agree, ma'am? Okay. I know that the dog is unreliable, but you should take Doggo along. That sounds like a plan. A cracked bat in Tracy's room could help out at a time like this. Ooh, sounds like we got some combat encounters coming. No matter what anyone says, you're a courageous, strong boy. Oh, thanks, Mom. You're my very own natural-born fighter. You'll go far. Oh, that's so sweet. Remember to go for it. But I think you should change out of your jammies before you leave. Well, if you say so. You're down here now, sis? I'll do everything I can to help you. Good luck on your adventure. You might get hungry along the way, so here is a cookie. Why, thank you. Johnny got the cookie. This game is so good. You can also leave anything you don't need with me. That's very kind of you, sis. Do you want me to hang on to something? Not right now. I'll just hang on to everything I got for right the moment. Talked to Mom one last time. Yeah, sure, you're cool. Whatever. I know. You ready to go? Alright, you go in front, and I'll follow at a safe distance. I'm sure you will, Picky. Or wait, you're Pokey? Let's get going. Pokey joins me. That's handy. I'm sure he'll be... Oh, phone is ringing. Let's see who it is. Johnny answered the phone. Hello, it's your dad. Good. Work to exhaustion when you're young? Have you ever heard a weird saying like this? Well, maybe from you, Dad. Just remember, I'm always behind you 100%. Don't be afraid. I know that you're brave. You can do it. Don't forget to call me periodically during your adventure. I can make a record of your progress when you call me. Oh yeah, I deposited $30 into your bank account. Well, that's kind of you. Do you have your ATM card? I'm not sure. Withdraw your money from any cash machine and buy whatever you need. Good luck, my boy. I feel like such a hero. Well, the father of a hero, at least. Slam. Beep. We're gonna save it right here. And we're gonna end it. Power off instead of just pressing reset. Alright, I don't think it matters on my Switch, on my Super Nintendo Mini, but okay. I think I just, well, I want to thank you for joining me on this little episode here. This is just testing something out. I know I'd mentioned testing some things like this, doing older games. And it's something we might do in the future, so that consider this to be just like a test run of that. I'm really just doing this one to test the mic though, so I probably won't be doing another episode of Earthbound for the next little while, unless there's turns out to be a very popular demand for it or something like that. But I'm happy to hear your feedback, and have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Like, subscribe, you know, YouTuber stuff.